Yo, Copywriting Day 87. I recorded like 4 minutes of this video already, so I'm just gonna like go through it pretty quick. So basically, woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, had two emails to write out, so like a welcome email, and then the email that gets sent 2 days after that. So I had that all written out. Then, while I was preparing for the call that I had at 12 o'clock with the client, I came up with like a plan of how we're gonna actually send them and like a full schedule and all this shit. And we quickly realized, so like I got onto the call, explained that to her, and we realized we just went over her deliverability stuff. So like we looked at, she actually in the meantime had went onto her like funnel making website, whatever you call it, and basically built out like an opt-in page. So basically it was just like, it was pretty good actually. She wrote it like just stuff about herself and a form and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, she showed me that. And then we talked about email deliverability because like that's a big issue she has at the moment. So we went onto like this website that allows you to just send a load of emails to these accounts, and then it'll tell you whether or not they're going to spam. And whenever we did that, all of the emails went to spam. So that was a bit fucked. Like we need to sort that out pretty quick. So like I was looking into it all day, and how I left the call was basically that I'm gonna like figure out how to warm up her domains for her and send her over just a document like basically of all the best practices to like speed it up and like just fix it basically. But I can quickly talk about how you actually do that, just so you can learn if you want, because I'm just learning this as I go. But if you have the same problem, the way at the moment, the quickest way to get it going from where we are is probably just to get it. So she has a main domain. I'll just use an example of like my domain, for example. So like daraconway.com. So like that's my main domain, and obviously it's not related to hers, obviously. So if I wanted to like speed it up, I go on to Instantly, use my email that's linked to this main domain, start warming that one up, and then I go on to like whatever what's it called? The thing you buy your website from, the domain provider, I don't know, like Namekeep or whatever. And then I buy 2 subdomains, so like mail.dara.com and then like info.dara.com. And then those count as 2 different domains. Like technically they're subdomains, but like they have their own reputation. So like if the reputation of one of them gets fucked up, the main one will still be okay. So anyway, that's like what I'm probably gonna get her to do. Like I'm gonna get her just to get a few subdomains, get them warming up at the same time. And then what that will allow us to do is I'll just quickly talk about the reason why we need this amount of like emails and stuff. Because if we start this new ebook sequence, she was telling me that like if she posts one video and it goes decently popular, like 15k views plus, she'll get like 100 to 300 people straight away into the list. And right now we wouldn't be able to handle that, like based on the deliverability. So if that does happen and we have 3 domains, we can just split the 300 people, for example, into 100, so like 100 per domain, and then be able to actually handle the volume. So yeah, that's what I'm just thinking of at the moment. I need to just figure it out. But like technically I'm not going to make money for at least like 2 weeks because we can't actually sell yet. Like we can't actually use our email marketing. In the meantime, I told her I was going to write out like a 5 email sequence, have that finished by like this time next week. And what else? That was the main thing, I'm pretty sure. Like I was obviously like tomorrow I'm gonna send her just this document on how to sort out all this deliverability stuff, and then those are the only 2 things I have to do. So I can continue just doing outreach and also just doing like replying to people who have like give me a positive response. And like she was asking me like, is there anything that she can do at the moment? And all I said, like in terms of marketing, there isn't really much she can do because she can't like use her email. So like if she wants to just improve her like conversion rate by like making a VSL, that's the only thing she could do. And I offered to write that for her, but she like normally just does stuff without a script, like all her YouTube videos and stuff. So she just wanted to like do that like unscripted. But like I'll ask her again if she's not happy with how it's performing and just like offer to write it maybe, I don't know. Later on the road. But yeah, I think that's basically it for the client stuff. I have 1 positive response I have to reply to, and there's the guy that I made the sales page for. I made a sales page and a YouTube script, and he liked both of them. and I offered to go high level myself and like build out a full, like rebuild his whole sales page. And I probably can do this or do that this week, just to like, because if I do that, like it would be pretty impressive. Like if I make a fucking sales page that looks way better than his and send it to him, don't actually send him like the copy, like the way, not the copy, but like the template. I'll just screen record it and send him a loom. And if he sees it and it's way better, he'll obviously ask me for it. And I might even just charge him for the template and then like get in from there. So like he'll have paid me before, and then I can just start asking him for more stuff like YouTube scripts or like anything, to be honest. Like I can figure something out. But that's basically it, I think. I'm actually getting out of breath, I'm talking how much, but yeah, probably need to breathe more when I'm talking. But let me think. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty fucking sure. So yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like that's it.